Now we move on to the item number 18, which is the council resolution tracker.
Mayor Leanne, can I just comment? I'd like to thank the staff for all that work that they've done on this too, to get it to the stage. There's been a huge amount of work done behind the scenes.
Yeah,
so
no, I agree. Thank you. So the council resolution tracker, would someone like to move that we receive the report? David East, seconded Tim Scandrett. Are there any questions on the resolution tracker? I still think we need to just get it a little bit more focused on issues rather than meetings, but it is work in progress and it is a huge advance. So I too would like to record thanks to council staff that have been involved in putting this together. It really is quite a substantial improvement on where things were. Glenn.
Thank you. Just an update, page 400. My understanding is that the tender process is underway for the exploring relocating red zone houses. So that's just an update.
Yep. Yes. Yanni.
Yeah, thank you. I note there's some resolutions in here about things happening in March that haven't happened. I don't know when this report was written, but it does seem like if you take the Scarborough jet boat building, it sort of says it's coming to council in March, but it hasn't come to council in March, but there's no explanation about when it's going to come. I appreciate this is a lot better than what we've had previously, and I welcome it. I was also really worried about, on page 371, the demolition of QE2, the sports house. Staff will target reporting to the final board meeting of the term on the 16th of September. Again, that was last term, things need to just be a little bit more updated to give, I think, a bit more context.
Yeah.
Is like.
It is at the end of March.
Yeah.
But I think highlighting this at council,
Yeah.
staff will look at the comments that they put in.
Yeah. So I think the point is that it is to the end of March, but highlighting those those dates that are now expired, is one way of certainly ensuring that staff are much more alert to the the comments that are put in there, so that we can. We will get to the point where papers that come to council that have deadlines to them will be reported back to council within the deadline, even if there isn't a resolution, so that at least we're providing that ongoing update and actually agreeing to extend the time frame for reporting back, and that's how things don't get lost, and I think that the way things have operated in the past, things have just simply got lost. So it's a new process that's on its way to being delivered, but we're getting there. So I am appreciative of how far we've come, but accepting that we still have a wee way to go. Is that sufficient, Councillor Johansson?
Yeah, I think basically we've got a number of things happening within the organisation in terms of a new operating structure as well. So can I, that's fine. Happy for those comments to be taken on board. I can say with the sports house at QE2, I have asked that a report go to the community board as a matter of priority, given that there has been some issues with the state of that building, and given it's a heritage building, it is pretty time critical. Staff had wanted to bring a report just to demolish it, but there was no reflection of the previous resolution. So, again, a learning from there and I think the Mayor has indicated that when we get reports coming to council, there's also a record of the previous resolution, so that we can actually understand what previously has been asked for.
Yes, Ali.
Just and I don't want to obviously go through any specific individual things here, but if there is an issue that one believes has been resolved or new information has been received but it's not showing on here, what's the process in order to get the tracker updated? Okay, I'll use an example. The residential advisory services in here, we're awaiting some information. I'm not 100% sure, but 98% sure that that information has been received. How it hasn't?
Well, I haven't seen it, so
Well, I've seen the survey.
I haven't seen the Deloitte's report yet.
Oh, okay, all right. I've seen survey results. I
Yeah,
don't
I've
know
seen
the
their
Deloitte's.
latest. I've seen their latest report, but I haven't seen the Deloitte's report. They were doing quite an
Full
in-depth
evaluation.
report. Yeah,
Okay.
evaluation.
But going back to that, if we did see something, how do we input that?
You can contact me, Councillor.
All right, Council Secretary will be the recipient of such knowledge. Thank you. All right, so the motion's been moved and seconded. I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried.